Всем доброе время суток. Что-то решила сегодня постримить Макс Пейна. Продолжаем, как говорится. Часть третья, если не ошибаюсь, у нас идет. Так что после вчерашних танков на 3 отметки захотелось чуток расслабиться, пострелять бандюков, если честно. Так, ну что, поехали.
The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between, hidden in the dark. What was I really doing, walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I'd care to admit.
Ô papai, eu vim devolver o seu sorriso favela. Leve e solta pra cantar. Nunca esquecer como sua paz é bela. Na força pra continuar.
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly under cover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
Barracos e morros sem socorro no lugar, sem esperança, nada, sem luz que possa inspirar.
Continua andando, caralho! Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, vai pra lá!
What do you need, guys? What do you
O que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando! Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então, você é americano de merda!
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro!
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado! Pega o dinheiro dele! Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui! Dá logo! Filho da puta! Valeu, mano! Bem-vindo à favela Nova Esperança! Agora não, fora daqui!
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them.
Так, и куда
First
тут?
day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Дайте мне ствол, алло.
Vai. Epa! Aí, boa. Joga. Aí, toca pra sabedoria.
If there was one thing I'd learned since I've been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Que isso, é a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele. Você escolhe um dos três palitinhos.
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde estou?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
Não comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não, gringo.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own. looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Passa o baseado. Ih, não é tua vez não, passa aí, meu. Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson, mano? Aí, ela não tá mais garotinha não, hein? De jeito nenhum. Ela meio rápido que esse cara quer. Aí, bela camisa, hein? Tu perdeu o fusão, amigo. E aí, medo? Gisele veio hoje? Aí mais gostosa do que nós. Ô, sai de cima de mim, meu, ô! Maluco?
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Ei, their telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt, can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down? Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado. Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well,
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Bronco.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen this guy? Serrano.
Yep, he's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, he sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Caixa Preto.
Yep, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Bronco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Bronco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Bronco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Привет, Playgame.
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange when this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everybody.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. But we had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a little weird right now. But I know that Victor Bronco is involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the UFE are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
Thank you. I'll need it.
And if it's Fabiana Bronco you've come looking for, I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. I'm a cop. I mean, I'll fight corruption. I'll stand up to the rich and dumb, but if I go up that hill right now, I'll be dead in 3 minutes or less. Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
So it appears.
If you survive the next hour, let's speak. You help me. And I'm gonna do what I can to help you. Good luck!
I didn't know what to make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit. Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
Peraí. Olha quem tá aí. E aí, gringo? O que você tá fazendo aí?
No comprende. Leave me alone.
Você tem alguma coisa pra mim? Do you got something for me?
For you? Tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
Привет, Дима. Чё? Вот так.
Isso é tudo que você tem! Vamos fazer! O nós otário que é pra fazer, cuzão! Não, por favor! Se você se mexer, eu vou explodir o seu corpo, arrombado!
Берем калаша. Опа.
Calma, já te vi, mano! Não, por favor!
Выходи.
Tá acontecendo aqui, caralho? Se fodeu! Por favor, me deixa embora!
Aí,
eu
João,
tenho filho
eu não
pra
vou
criar!
falar de novo. Cala a porra da tua boca.
Não, por favor!
Se você se mexer de novo, eu vou explodir o seu corpo, arrombado. Arrombado do caralho!
Опа. Есть еще кто?
Tá acontecendo aqui, caralho?
Вот так, отдыхай, малыш.
The show was over. It was time to get out of there.
No shooting! Por favor, amigo! No.
Relax, soldier.
Не должны. Это игровая.
You American? Oh, jeez, buddy. Am I glad to see you? Oh, fuck me. I've been coming to this shithole town for the last 5 years. It's like a fucking insane asylum. But it's got the cheapest pussy in the world. Fuck me. I mean,
You're in a cat house in the slum, pal, doing who knows what.
I'm a businessman, bro. And they were fully legal in this country. I think. And I know how to tip, all right? It ain't my fault, man. It ain't my fault. Don't judge me, all right?
Have a nice day. Jesus, what a fucking creep. It was Monday afternoon, and I'd already been thrown out of a party, gone to a strip club, and got into a bar fight. This latest midlife crisis was certainly ticking all the boxes.
puta! É o gringo! Ah, não sei! Tô vendo porra nenhuma!
A gente desce ou não?
Foda-se! Isso aí já era, não vale a pena não.
Tá certo. Vamos lá.
The fireworks display was clearly in my honor, making sure everyone knew to roll out the red carpet for their surprise guest. I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint.
Parada aí, porra! Vou meter bala na sua cabeça! Falou, vai avisar o pessoal, vai avisar o pessoal!
Me dê cobertura, me dê cobertura. Você tem cobertura pra mudar de posição.
Ах, ё-моё! Не получилось у меня обалденно прикольно это сделать.
Vai a merda! Pô, me ajuda aqui!
Зато сейчас получится.
Caralho, meu braço!
Так, а куда тут дальше? Не сюда.
Me dá cobertura!
Так, хорошо.
I was getting nowhere fast. The cold turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I needed to focus. I could hear a woman screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead I'd stumbled across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly a dinner and movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier. I was trying to decide whether to crash this party or turn back, when my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
Сам нарвался. Ах, ё-моё, опять сняли меня.
Tô saindo daqui, mano!
Vamos acabar com esse filho da puta!
Tá fudido, filha da puta! Morre! Você tem a mínima ideia de quem a gente é? Libera o lugar, eu tô saindo! Vai que te dou cobertura!
Já é pra você!
Tá morto, porra! Me cobre, porra! Tá protegido! Vai agora! Você tá morto, porra! Vou te matar!
Tem cobertura! Começa a falar de
Volto pra te pegar! Juro que volto, porra! Vocês todos me deem cobertura! Calma, já te vi, mano! Vou ficar feliz em te matar, fusão! É melhor você me dar cobertura! Vai que te dou cobertura! Me dá cobertura! Tá tudo dominado, vamos! Agiliza! Vamos acabar com esse gringo!
Наполучался опять, ё-моё. Ха! Ах, зачем такую сложность ставил? Ну так интересней.
Me dê cobertura! Tô saindo daqui! Fusão com fogo aí! jeito nele!
Cobertura, me dê cobertura. Irmão, mano, tô na cobertura, caralho. Pode ir, porra.
Voltando agora!
Aí, mano. Dois falidos.
Alguém tem que dar conta disso! Me dê cobertura! Você vai primeiro! Me dou cobertura!
Aí, para aí.
Да ё-моё. Приветик, Славик, приветик.
Aqui é nossa quebrada agora, seu cuzão. Se fudeu, seu bosta. Se meteu com os caras, vai voltar pra casa no palitozinho de madeira, seu filho da puta.
Ух, ё-моё. А откуда ж ты стреляешь?
Esta você não ganha não, amigo! Me cobre, porra! Vai na frente que vocês dão cobertura!
Так, это был последний.
I was running the risk of becoming too clear-headed. Fabiano's market value was falling by the second. I had to get to Serrano before he dumped his stock.
Так.
These bastards looked different, tougher, more capable. They didn't look like Serrano's boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain. I hoped Fabiano wasn't going to be served up come feeding time. There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
Tá
matando uma loira gelada.
Você falou que ia buscar, porra.
Pô, eu falei pra esse otário aqui 3 vezes aí, e até agora nada.
Vai tomar no seu cu, rapaz. Vai buscar cerveja cedo.
Que porra que estão fazendo lá embaixo?
Sei lá, os malandros matariam sua mãe por uma trouxa de maconha.
Ele tá aqui, caralho! Acorda, acorda, acorda!
Soccer had gotten Claudio away from the favela, but it hadn't gotten him far enough. I couldn't imagine his death had done much to boost the CS's approval ratings in that part of town.
Tá cansado, mano! Volta pra te pegar! Juro que volto, porra! Desculpe, mano! Porra, quase! Mata o filho da puta!
А ну-ка, сейчас с дробовичком побегаем. Точнее, с обрезом. А куда здесь?
Giovanna, charity worker and socialite. Work with the poor and play with the rich. You try to live in two worlds. Eventually you're gonna get your life ripped apart.
Tá sob controle!
Hora de morrer, porra!
Peguei esse filho da... Puta que pariu!
Te pegamos! Corre, desgraçado!
О, четко мне прямо в голову. Класс.
Eu te dou cobertura! Pega ele! Mais um minutinho! Você não sabe onde é que ele se merda! Mate ele 2 vezes! Vamos nessa! Vamos conseguir! Tira ele de cima de mim, rapaziada! Aí, cuzão! Vem da cobertura! Vamos, passa pra mim! Vamos pra cima dele! Ele tá bem, eu dou um jeito nele!
Апперкодом прикладом, на!
Tira nele! Vai em frente! Você tem tempo, vai! Preciso de ajuda!
I'd have felt worse taking someone's medication if everybody in that place hadn't been trying to kill me.
Só bicha. Ouvi essa, seu filho da puta.
Caralho! Caralho, porra! Eu não posso ficar aqui! Vai, vai, vai! É, tá certo! Caralho! Vamos adiante, rapaz! Você vai primeiro! E não cobertura! Corre, caralho! Eu consigo sair? Alguém me ajuda! Merda! O que foi aquilo?
Tassos had told me about this stuff. Oxidado. They called it rust, packed full of healthy ingredients like quicklime and kerosene, cheaper, stronger, and deadlier than crack. Easily marketed to the poor and desperate. All in all, a fine, honorable way to earn a living.
Да, музончик ничего, самое главное, чтобы ютубчик не забанил это видео. У меня нету ствола, че он со стволом идет? У меня аж обрез, ё-моё.
I couldn't find any clues in this place, so I decided to do my bit for the drugs trade.
Да. Сейчас будет большой бум. Ну, здесь с обрезом, а там с пистолетами шел.
I was definitely in Commando Sombra territory. If Fabiana was still alive, she couldn't be far away. That much security, it had to be Serrano's pad. Since I was in the neighborhood, I figured he wouldn't mind if I dropped in and thanked him personally for his hospitality. It wasn't like he wasn't expecting me.
Aqui um presentinho pra você!
Просто не вижу, где они. Просто не вижу.
pode ir lá.
А, привет, Николай.
I had to hope the king was in his castle. As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices.
Para de chorar!
Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well.
Rapaz, por favor!
I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down! Let the girls go. No one needs to die, asshole. Tomar no cu, seu gringo de merda. Vou matar sim. Don't you kill her! Don't you? Okay. Seu filho Caralho! Atividade! É a porra da UFE! Ó, você fica com o gringo! Atividade, quanto tem depois? Vamos nessa, caralho! Atividade! Atividade, caralho!
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around me, standing over another dead girl I had been trying to protect.
I'll give you a minute, buddy.
Глава 8.
We'd only been
Нормально.
married a short time. By now, she had been dead longer than I knew her. I still hadn't really forgiven myself for the Mona business, but I knew that was just grief. The insanity that comes with losing the life you had built. Michelle, I missed her with every part of my being. I hated the world for not killing me with her, and I hated myself for allowing this to happen to her and our little girl. But I knew I had to leave town.
Excuse me. Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery. All of a sudden, I didn't need that time by myself. Passos was down the hill and I had to catch up to him.
Вот так-то будет лучше. А напарник мой опять ноги умыл.
I couldn't just leave him. I knew I shouldn't have gone there, and that Passos might have to pay the price for my sentimentality.
Sorry, I just had to say goodbye. You okay?
I will be once we get out of here. I get the feeling those weren't the only guys.
Сколько мы же тут воюем? Глянем на. М, 56 минут. Вот так сейчас.
DeMarco sent out.
Довоюем эту главу. А пойдем что-нибудь другое постримим.
I started to wonder if my luck was about to run out when I realized it had a long time ago. That's why I was here.
There he is! The money's mine! That's if there's anything left to identify the bodies with.
good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Пам-парам-пам-пам-пам-пам. А! Там без вариантов. Одна голова целая только осталась.
Let's move!
Ё-моё, опять патронов фонарь. Да иду, я иду. Боеприпасы собирал.
The troops had arrived. Either DeMarco had thrown an army at this job, or he'd put a high enough bounty on our heads to attract every contract-buying scumbag on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know who whacked them? Huh? I got hollow points. Look, we all got hollow points. Look, we'll split the bounty nice and even, all right? All right? Fair. That's all. I look like a fucking socialist. An aid worker. We'll work it out together. Okay? Look. Cuz, how long have we been doing this? I'm not giving no handouts. Not asking for a handout. We're out here
Ah,
working.
whatever. Shut up. Whatever.
Don't
Whatever you say.
There he is!
Right? Just look. Just look.
Joe! Oh! This is hitting the back!
Ха! Не смог. Короче, не терминатор, нифига. Чё так лететь туда, ну? Вот у меня вопрос просто.
Jesus, what happened? All right, boys, fuck it.
Угу. Пока оттуда, то там меня.
Passos had put some distance between himself and the goons. I meant to follow.
Разобрались. Дробовичок.
I got someone. I think it's the hit. That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Where you at? Over by that circular thing. The hit. He's like Latino or something. Aim at the other one. Just hold on to it.
Да, кто-то умер. Что так падает не в ту сторону.
I got someone. I think it's the hit. That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Where you at? Over by that circular thing. The hit. He's like Latino or something. Which hit? Payne or the other one. Just hold on to him.
Pull the goddamn trigger! Clock that motherfucker! I need help! Kill him! This ain't so fun for me! Stay right there, boys! I'm gonna kill you, buddy! Hey, cover me, God! Move up! I got you! Come on! Just try and take it!
They didn't have much of a reason to keep Passos alive, whoever they thought he was. I didn't mind saying goodbye to this place whacked out on meds.
Man, just be cool, okay? Be cool.
Don't tell me to be cool. You Max Payne?
Who?
Very fucking funny.
Whatever.
You're Max Payne. I thought he was fucking Max Payne.
Confusing, huh?
Hey, you make one more move, and this guy, whoever the fuck he is gonna get fucking dead. Look, man. Give yourself up, and DeMarco might have a change of conscience, huh? Might grant you one last reprievement. Ain't no reprievement gonna be found otherwise.
I don't even know who he is.
This guy's luck is running
Breathe,
out!
man.
Don't let him get me. Don't worry. I think I'm done saying my goodbyes. Let's get out of here.
Axeman, I owe you.
Hang on. I know.
Какие они все меткие, а? На этом уровне сложности. Прямо абзац. А, это не тот меня убил.
Just breathe. I think I'm done saying my goodbyes. Let's get out of here.
Holy shit! What the hell is going on here?
Don't worry about it. Just get out of here, okay?
Sounds like a fucking war is going on.
Calm down.
Some poor bastard, quite literally, on the graveyard shift. Must have been wondering why there were suddenly more bodies above ground than below.
Sniper! Shit!
All I can hope for is that he didn't even hear the shot that killed him.
Get down! Shot came from the top of the mausoleum! Up in the tower!
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Hey, asshole! More of them! They're rushing you!
Yo, give me a little cover!
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
You gotta move again! I'll give you cover! Wait on me! Quick! Don't give that sniper anything to aim!
Kill that fucking asshole! Shot, I'm hit!
I'm hit! I'm hit!
Hold on!
Nobody here's gonna die yet! Laying down fire!
No, it's not. It's just a matter of time.
How are you
duck, flank. Easy orders to give when you're way behind the front line.
Windows coming up.
Great.
Go on, man. Look for a shot. Left. Not the stairs. Don't go up the stairs. Not the stairs, man. Left. Get behind that thing.
Как его убить? В каком надгробии? Я вообще без понятия, куда мне бежать. К нагробью какому-то, еще куда-то. Ладно, давайте.
Up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Go, Max! Move to the tomb! Don't let them draw you out!
Cover me, fellas!
Get in cover, you idiot!
Да какой живой же жизни опять нет?
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Вот так, умереть. Попробовать еще раз.
Up in the tower!
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Hey, cover me, guys! Don't worry! I got you, homeboy!
Quick!
This asshole is going down.
We're gonna beat them, we are!
You okay?
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
You gotta move again. I'll give you cover. Wait on me. Get behind that thing. Be careful, man.
Gotta unload him. Shoot his ass!
I need cover here! I got your back! Go!
Okay, I'm gonna cover you again. See if you can flank him. Get a shot.
Run, duck, flank. Easy orders to give when you're way behind the front line.
Windows coming up.
Great.
Flank him, man, to the left.
Вот успел прочитать. Слева, значит слева.
We'd come in here to hide, not very successfully as things turned out.
Freeze!
As opposed to what? Disco dance?
Shut the fuck up, half-caste. Turn around. Turn around. Move. Move! Hold it! That way, you fucking jokers. Move!
Where we going?
Hey, please.
You killed my son. You killed my fucking son. My boy. My only son.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Fuck you! Sorry for your loss. But your son was killed in gun battle. A battle he started. Shut your fucking mouth! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Fuck you. You killed my son! You fucking spick! Ow! You killed my son! Dig! Now!
I have to admit, I almost felt bad for the guy.
Dig!
Sure, he had lived a bad life, but I, of all people, knew that living with this grief would be payment enough for any sins. Still, perhaps not so bad that I was prepared to dig my own grave and let these goombas kill me without even getting some dirt on their hands.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
I didn't want to tell the guy there were 45 other bodies in the cemetery that weren't receiving their Christian rites. I figured the Gravedigger Act would buy us some time.
I'm getting tired just watching you!
Where are you going? Atari!
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, follow me.
Payback time! Go, go, you're clear! Stay where you are!
I ain't holding your hand, you prick.
Give me some cover!
I'll cover you. Go! Help! I'm doing the world a favor! Help! In the leg! Oh, really? You think you're... Give up! We'll take it easy on you!
You gonna take that contract on my head, bro?
The morgue. How appropriate.
Pull the goddamn trigger! I see you, bro! Fucking ass white!
Plots here weren't cheap. I'd take a freebie.
Hey, psst, this way. Up there. Go on. Go, go, go.
You can go first.
Gentlemen, thank you.
This place looks about as good as any to make a stand.
At least the coroner won't have to go far to go to work.
Like I said, Passo's always had a good sense of humor.
We gotta find a phone. I got a connection in Queens who can help us.
All right.
Spread out! And clear every room before you move on. We don't want to miss these damn fools.
Our SOS was gonna have to wait.
Somebody come out there, you fucking killer!
Can't move here, Max! You gotta get up there and take him out! Shit. Come on, man, get up there and take him out! He's got all the angles! Feel like a fucking crap rat in here!
Enjoy watching you die. Kill, just go for it!
Man, we're on the same team!
Shoot! That's what he's doing. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Hey, we're on the same team, come on!
Ё-моё. Я ж, кажется, всех убивал так, как надо.
Shoot! Please, kill him!
Get on the ground! Can't move here, Max! You gotta get up there and take him out! He's got a beat on me, man! He's got a fucking beat on me! Okay, find that phone. Make a call.
Сузи всех
There's gotta
завалил.
be a landline in that office, man. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, at least for a little while.
Let me just call somebody, get a little help, and we'll get out of here. Hey, it's me. We really need to get out of New Jersey. Things are heating up. We got like half the New Jersey mob after us. And a cemetery in Hoboken.
Here I was again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the bodies
Глава
of women I was supposed to
9
protect.
мы будем
Only
проходить
difference now
в
is I
следующем
didn't understand the language.
стриме. Всем спасибо. Подписываемся на канал, ставим лайки. Пока-пока.